Yo guys, what is going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and I am back again with our Stoke City manager mode, and it's definitely going to be an up and down season. We have not had much luck. The last game was Newcastle. It's been a short 2 months, to be fair. We are nearing the transfer period, so that makes me a little bit excited, because if the Stoke board were willing, to hand over some money, we can improve our squad. We went to Tottenham straight after the Newcastle game, and we drew 1-1. Arnautovic scoring and Tottenham scoring a late goal to draw, and it was frustrating. We then beat Aston Villa 2-1, so we've started picking up the odd win now, which is really nice. This was a tough run for us as well. They were runners up in the league last season, and they've really dropped this year. Charlie Adams scoring and Romelu getting his first goal. We then went to Liverpool, and Arnautovic scored again for us, but we lost 2-1. 2 late goals for Liverpool. Very frustrating. Defensively this year, we have conceded more than we should be. I think we've conceded in every single game. We then went against Manchester United, and by surprise, there was an own goal in there, but we managed to beat Man United 2-1. I was a very happy chap at that result. We then went against Chelsea. Toivonen scored the opener, but Lukaku, who is an absolute beast on this game, just went into beast mode. 2-1 the final score. Kind of take that on the chin. And then we've just come up against Norwich, and we beat them 3-1. Toivonen scoring, Shawcross scoring, and an own goal. So we have QPR in this live com today, which is another one that I'm looking at for a victory. And if we take a victory at QPR, Leicester and Watford, Arsenal, I'm not looking really to get a win there. Same with Everton. That should be a tough one, but a win at West Brom or Everton, and maybe a draw against City or Arsenal, and we're still looking good. And the next live come, so we actually have quite a few games this time, would be against Swansea. Transfers. And normally at this time of the year, I know guys, there isn't any transfers. But I made 2 free transfer signings. Moller, just a bit of a backup defender. He's only 23, and his star rating's not too bad. But looking at his stats, heading 15, his tackling's okay, but his mental stats are good as well. So we brought him in. And Elson Hoy, who I've used in the Dutch league before, and had good experiences with him. I need another winger because Hazard is injured. And I'm getting to a point now where Arnautovic might have to go and play up front because I'm looking at a 4-4-2 formation. So I was like, well, I'm going to need another winger, and this lad just fits the bill. His pace and acceleration's awesome. He's got, he's a flair player, which we don't have much of in the squad. So I was happy to get him. But let's go into this game. Right. Well, Charlie Adam is going to start instead of Ness, who had a pretty poor game. Pierre's injured, which is not really what we want, because Wilson hasn't had a good game at left back yet. Distan and Shawcross will play in the centre with Romelu. So see, Torgan Hazard is just coming back from injury. We had the big blow in the last match, last live com against Newcastle. Destro went down with an injury. It turned out he was out for 3 to 4 months. I don't know how much longer he's got left now. So 6 days to 3 weeks, so hopefully we can get him back and fit and back in the squad, because he's our star player pretty soon. See how this goes. I'm expecting a result today. You would do though, wouldn't you, really, against a team that's just been promoted? I wonder if Harry's still there, actually. I need to go and do a roundup of the managers, who stayed, who's gone. Please, dear God, let this be a good result today. Couple of wins in a row, we've not done that yet this year. Good start here. Toivonen. Beer tackled him well. It's been an up and down season, which I knew because all the money since I've been at Stoke has been spent on strikers. And although that is nice to have that upfront piece, we've not been able to really spend much on the midfield. We've spent a little bit on defence, but midfield-wise, I've not been able to strengthen it much, which it needs. It needs that DeSantos, that creative player in the centre, and we haven't been able to find that yet. Arnautovic, So, it's strange because in FM13 when I did Stoke, and I know I got sacked, so probably having all this money isn't the best. But, Austin's through here. 1-0 down. What are we playing at, boys? What are we playing at? I'm going to sneeze. I hate needing to sneeze during a live com. That is not good enough. But having to make the changes that we've had to make and gel the squad, and the little changes that I got, like it was 12 million. A 12 million was loads for me to play with in the in FM13, but in this, the amount of money we've got, just Toivonen, yes, back in it. Being given like 4 million, I was just kind of in a state of mind. There was players that was going to be sold, which would give me money, but in my head I was like, well, what am I going to do? Cancel. What am I going to do with that, that amount of money? It's nowhere near the amount of money we need to make this squad a team that could perform at a top level, which is, after last season, I thought maybe the board might want, because I think it's Peter Coates. Had such a good year. Finishing, I think we finished 8th. It was promising. The squad I had, I was quite happy with, just needed tweaking, and then to not be given the money, and knowing that I had to... yes, Toivonen's second. He's having a far better season than we had last year, definitely. But, knowing that I needed another striker, because all I had was Toivonen, and I wasn't, at this moment in time, I wasn't even sure that I was going to keep him. There is interest from Sevilla. If I get 6 or 7 million, I may have to let him go, because that's like a giant budget. That's double, our transfer budget in one transfer nearly. So it's a shame. It's a shame to only get that budget. I mean, you guys know what it's like if you play FM. When you're in the Premiership, if you need a nice, a good sized budget to get anywhere. Good first half from Toivonen, definitely. Barry to Wilson, Walters, Palacios, straight back at it, boys. And Beer gets the tackle in. Remy obviously came back because he was on loan at Newcastle. I don't like this. Wide. Yeah, he was on loan at Newcastle. He had I don't know how he did there on the game, but in real life he's had a good time. I think Newcastle would be inclined to sign him in the summer. They'd be stupid not to. I thought it was Toivonen injured, then I panicked. See, this is why we bought Hoy. The worst part about this squad is the depth, the player depth. I really don't have it. I don't have the star quality, and I don't have the depth in positions. In defence, we're not too bad. In midfield, especially on the wings, we're poor. Very, very poor. Wilson to Hoy, who's getting kind of his first taste. Palacios plays it back through to Hoy. He's been brought down. Is there going to be a red? Surely not. No, yellow. See what happens from the free kick. Arnautovic will take it. Come on, lad. Oh, yes. What a goal. Mr. Arnautovic. He's definitely one of the stars of the team. He won't be going anywhere anytime soon. We had to concede again, though, which is my worry. Begovic has not had a great season. It's getting to a point where Butland is definitely going to take his place. He was being prepped for the future, really. Spring. Adams off. So he's on a yellow. And let's bring the young lad on up front. Toivonen's done his job today. Give him a break. He's improving rapidly, is this kid. A little bit more game time. I was contemplating loaning him out as well this season, which I'm so glad I didn't do, or else one of the 16, 17-year-old lads had been brought up to be backup for Toivonen. So definitely the right decision not to let him go out on loan, because I was very close to doing it. I will be happy this season if we just beat the lower league teams. I've got a bit. The team that we've got is not outstanding. I know that. There's strengths. Oh, he's through already, the youngster. Oh, not bad. Give it a shot. He hopefully is one for the future. Oh, he's got a bit of pace. If he can deliver this ball, bit of a whip. Oh, he goes for it. I don't blame him. 3-1 up. You're going to go for it there, aren't you, son? Shawcross. Not been as deadly this season. Not been as deadly whatsoever as Shawcross. He scored a lot last season. Long throw. Palacios. Plays it up to Jean. Finds Hoy. Them two have linked up well, Hoy. Oh. Good play, lads. Good play. Them two have linked up really well since he came on. A sip of the old coffee. If there is, and actually this is just a quick message to get out there. If there is any FM players out there who watch this video, I am looking. You see, it's difficult to do because it's getting everyone together at the same time. And when I did it with, unfortunately, Chucky Boy is down at the minute. And when I did it with him, we tended to have a lot of the same hours together. It was really easy going to do it because I work a lot. I'm going to say well done. So it was quite easy to do it with him, but I'm looking to maybe do an online save again, because I think they're fun. It makes a good series, maybe one or two, me and two others possibly, and I think it'll be good. So we're on 20 points now. We're up to 9th. A win and the right results, and we could go all the way up to 5th. So performances are getting better. We're still conceding when I don't want to be. Hopefully Destro comes back soon. He's the man we need back in this squad. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up for, I think it's our first live com win in a while. We've had some tough live coms up. So I think it's our first live com win in a while. It was done well with Mr. Toivonen getting 2. And let's just have a look at, he's 28 now, so he should be coming into his period of time. But you remember Almanda where he's having his best period. His star rating's gone down, but it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I mean, he's still ranked as our best striker. Why did I do that? Let's just have a quick look at the history. So he scored 10 goals last season for us on 33 appearances. And he's scored 7 already this season on 13. So maybe this is his year. Destro's certainly going to have to try and knock him out of the squad, because I'm happy with him at the minute. I'm very happy with the way that he's playing. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Check out the Twitch. I know I'm not streaming as much as I would like to at the minute. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscription button. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.